So somebody told me that you want to become a content creator, you want to become a business owner, you want to become a YouTuber, you want to have a large following on Instagram, you want to start something. And I don't blame you. In this economy, we all try to start a little something to make some extra money. So there's something that's really holding you back. And really, that's fear. So today we're going to talk about how we can get past it and to ignore all of those thoughts in your head and just do it. Welcome to my channel. My name is Q with no H on other social medias, and I am a small business owner of a boutique called The Pink Trunk, where we make every day a fashion statement. I recently just earned my MBA in business analytics, and I'm also a full-time employee. So trust me, I get it. Now, let's get into starting things and talking about fear. Now, with starting a business, becoming a content creator, whatever it is that you want to do, all of those thoughts are legitimate of being scared to put yourself out there. It is scary when you have the internet and there's people constantly judging you, constantly making mean comments, always just being negative, right? We see it all the time, and maybe you engage into that, but I'm not going to get into that just yet, but maybe you engage into that. So that's stopping you from wanting to achieve whatever it is that you want to do. Now, I'm not I guess now with me being on YouTube, I am a content creator, and I'm currently building my following. I'm building my communities, and I have an existing community with my online boutique. One of the main things of starting whatever it is that you want to do, fear is a legitimate reason of why you may be scared to start it. Being fearful of it not working, being fearful of losing out money, being fearful of looking stupid. I've heard it before and I've been there before. Or you may be scared because you don't have everything and everything isn't perfect. I don't have this type of camera. I don't have this type of equipment. I don't have this or that. When you want to start something, I don't think that it's a good idea to talk about all the things that you don't have rather than focusing on the things that you do have. So if you've been on my channel already, you have seen my videos where I have on makeup, I have my nails done. This is one of those weeks where I don't have all those things done. Why? Because I just want to show getting over that fear of just going out and doing it. And that's really one of the things that you want to have in your mind when it's time to start something. I want you all to stop thinking about what if it doesn't work. And whenever you want to have those self-sabotaging moments of thinking of when it may not work, and think about what will happen if it does work. The only thing is really you. You have to put yourself out there and not be afraid, because being afraid just really won't get you anywhere. How would you ever make your first sale if you don't ever talk to anybody? How would you ever get your first client if you don't make your first video? And I'm making my video from my phone today, not even from my vlogging camera, because that's just how much I want to show of showing your authentic self and not being afraid. Because here I am, like I said, I put it on. No nails, no lashes, well, no mascara. I don't wear lashes all the time. No makeup. I'm going through one of the worst breakouts right now. I constantly hear people ask me questions about starting this or starting that, and how did I do it, and what are the things I use. And of course, I don't gatekeep. I'm willing to talk to anybody about anything that I've done for my businesses and along my journey. But mainly, it's a mindset that you have to not be afraid of the things that could happen. And I say that of not being afraid of the type of success. And I would say even with my own business, that being fearful set me back a long time, where I've always been into accessories and little frilly things like this jacket, right? But before this, I didn't really know how to coordinate my clothes, and something in my mind would be thinking, oh, what if people talk about, oh, look at her trying to change up the way that she dressed, or no, I've always liked stuff like this. I think I was just always afraid to really express myself in this way because how other people dress, and that's not really stuff that resonated with me or being scared to promote myself, or people getting annoyed with my business. It's tired of seeing my posts. I've actually heard that. I've actually heard people tired of seeing my titties online. I've heard that. Of tired of seeing me promote, I sell a product called boob tape. I've heard people say that they're tired of seeing my titties online. Well, it's not going to just sit up here and sell if I don't promote it. That's mainly of what has helped me get over my fear of whatever people will say, or because I want to be a millionaire. I'm not afraid to try different methods of promoting my business, getting different products. If that didn't work, let me try something else. Let me change this up. Let me not, because you know what I'm afraid of? You want to know what I'm legit afraid of? I'm afraid of being broke. So that is why I'm on YouTube trying to talk about my entrepreneurship journey, because if you are out there and there's something that you want to accomplish, what is stopping you? Literally, what is stopping you? As long as you got a phone and you can press record and your camera works, post your content. And here I am on YouTube. I don't even have a corner of a following, but I said that I was going to post on here every week. And here I am posting every week until somebody sees it, until it reaches the people who needs to see it. Being fearful of what won't work is really not conducive to your experience. It's just not. Constantly criticizing yourself, talk about you don't like, that's one thing I can't stand when I hear people say, oh, well, I don't like my voice. Well, what are you gonna do about that? You don't have another voice. You can't change it out. If there is some type of way you could change it out, excuse me. I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about that science. If you don't like the way that you look, invest into how you look. And actually, scratch that. If you don't like the way that you look, yes, do things to enhance yourself. But I don't want to hear like, oh, I didn't like the way I looked on here, so that's why I don't feel comfortable posting myself. Well, that's the only face and the only body that you got. But I understand where those concerns come from, because I've been there. And that's why I'm on a weight loss journey right now. Because sometimes it's like, I promoted that because of how my stomach looked here. But do you think that that ultimately stopped me from posting a dress completely? The dress still has to sell, whether my stomach look fat in it or not. And if I can't get a model to go put it on the way that I want, and if I can't pay this photographer to market it the way that I want, does that mean that I'm not going to do it? Now, before in time, I have delayed certain stuff because it didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to. And trust me, when you're starting out a brand new business, you have to experiment with different type of medias and promotions and different type of events to figure out ultimately what works for your business. And then once you see something that works, keep doing more of that. But I am here to say, not to let fear stop you from achieving your goals and achieving your dreams. Whether it is to become a content creator, or if you want to be some type of consultant, or you want to be a public speaker, you have to get in the practice to make those things work. And not doing it at all, you'll 100% fail if you do nothing. And this comes from me being a entrepreneur for about 6 years now. And with my journey, I do feel like, in my own head, I do feel like, man, I've been doing this off and on for this. I should be here. But one of the things is like, have I put in the work to be here? Have I constantly posted every day on different platforms that I know needs that type of algorithm to constantly see? Have I put in this amount of money behind this marketing for me to be at certain places? Have I connected with enough people who knows me? No, I have not. So I can't beat myself up about it and say, oh, well, I didn't do this, so I guess I might as well stop. Have I had those thoughts before? Absolutely. If you were to meet any of my friends in real life, I've probably quit the pink trunk at least 17 times. At least 17. At least 17. But overall, not being scared to put myself out there, pick myself up and try again, that's something that I just can't do. Because, I don't know, maybe it's the Capricorn in me. I like to make money. I like to have money, and I don't like to lose it, but that's what it is with being an entrepreneur. Sometimes you lose a lot of money. I'm not gonna lie to you. But if you want to become a content creator, I see people who have started their journey on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and that is taking off and it flourished because they didn't stop. That's the main difference from other entrepreneurs or other consultants, content creators, business people, whoever, whatever your title is. That's mainly the difference from them, from one person to the next. Consistency, and also not having that fear. And then another thing, if you are scared that people are going to talk about your content or share it and talk about you to their friends or put it in a group chat, one, here's the thing. Maybe if you have those fears, maybe you should stop doing that. Talking about people trying something new. Stop being so critical of other people. Stop being nasty to other people. Just stop doing that, because now you have it in your thoughts of how harsh you are to other people. So you know that somebody is going to be that harsh to you. Now, have I made fun of people and did that? Yes, because I'm human. I've done it before. But that was when I was younger. So I don't move like that, and I don't think that way because, well, one, I think nobody thinks negative of me, even though I know that they do. But then think about it from this perspective too. Say that somebody is talking about you in a group chat with their friends and sharing your content. Somebody else is sharing your content, whether it's good or bad. I don't know. Are you gonna be scared to make some money? Aren't you just doing this to make some more money? That's the whole reason to become a business, is to make money. But your quality of your business will show if you are passionate and if it's your purpose. I'm not saying start businesses just to make money right quick and hurt people along the way and mess stuff up. That's not what I'm saying at all. But I'm saying if you are passionate about whatever it is that you want to start, and you're doing it with a purpose, make sure that while you do with your let's name it 3 things: passion, purpose, and profits. Because that's the 3 things that you need for any business to really work, and for its longevity, and for people to respect it. That's what we're gonna call this: passion, purpose, and profits. And that'll help you along your journey with your business. And also just ignoring that negative self-talk, because that literally will hold you back from achieving whatever it is you want to do. Whether you want to be a trainer, whether you want to be a consultant, whether you want to be a public speaker, whether you want to be a politician, whether you want to be a lawyer, you have to know how to talk to people. You have to know how to connect with people. And you can't be afraid of them. You can't be scared to talk to them. You can't be afraid to put yourself out there. You can't be afraid to go do stuff alone. You can't be afraid to go network alone. So if you say that you want to be a content creator, you want to be a business owner, you want all of these grand things that you see other people doing on the internet, you want to be a YouTuber, the first step to any of this is not being afraid to put yourself out there. And when I tell you, this is kind of different for me. I don't have on makeup. Somebody might look at this video and say, oh my God, she's horrible. She's horrid. More attention to my video. More people talking about my video. That person calling you ugly. Is that paying your lights next month? Is that putting gas in your car? It may be, because they're commenting. Clock it. But overall, if you want to start anything, do not let fear hold you back. Because if you're fearful of all the negative things, what about all the positive things that can come from you being willing to put yourself out there? So if you watch this video to the end, I challenge you just to do one thing. Post that video, make that flyer, go to that class, go get some information, go talk to somebody about something that you want to do. Ask someone some questions, and if you don't like their answer, go ask somebody else. But overall, don't be afraid of what people think, or even if they are negative towards you. Use that for fuel to do whatever it is that you want. Do not be afraid of these people, because there is somebody on the opposite end of that phone that's in those comments that wants whatever that you are selling, wants whatever that you're making, wants to hear what you have to say, wants to watch your type of content. All you have to do is go ahead and put yourself out there and not be afraid. So if you like this video, you like my channel, go ahead and like this video, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll talk to y'all next week.